a Guardian here. A Guardian is a character is, of course, has melee style skills and what he said, but he also is able to play a very strong support role if he wants. He's able to sacrifice his virtues, these 3 virtues down here, and thus provide buffs, whether it be attack buffs or healing buffs to his players around him. So here we jumped underwater, and as soon as we went underwater, notice this breathing mask came on, this breathing apparatus. To be honest, so we aren't big fans of going down underwater and making it such that you're just doing the same thing that you did above ground. We actually, about a quarter or a third of Guild Wars 2 is played underwater. And so it is really important for us to make a completely different feel and system to it. And so the second you go underwater, you put this breathing apparatus on it, don't worry about it. Breathing, nobody wants to bother worrying about breathing. Instead, you go underwater and you actually get very different, immediately equipped with different weapons, which here we've got this trident and a harpoon, where we didn't have those weapons above water, which of course dictates completely different skills down on the left side of the skill bar. And then we have other skills on the right, which are also underwater skills that are only there because of the fact we're underwater. One of our good friends from Rionette, he's a driver also here at Gamescom. His name is Mike Z, but actually his name was Mike Z. Now his name is Z-Axis. I want to make sure that's on camera. The Z-Axis is perfect because that's what we've been talking about with underwater combat. It's actually a very cool thing to bring into combat, the fact that you need to be thinking about elevations and you're able to cast skills that throw enemies that sink them down to the bottom of the ocean or throw them up to the surface. Of course, your orientation and being able to visibility and being able to look up and down and orient your attacks that way. So again, when you're adventuring underwater, there are going to be all sorts of different dynamic events happening there in that part of the world. Of course, you're going to have all sorts of crazy creatures coming at you. Probably done it already, Matthew, but would you mind just doing another sync? Or the chain? Yep. So that one again, disable it, start making it float down to the bottom. Gives you a chance, you can use that skill also as a recovery skill to get away if you need to get out of combat. Or it disables them and you can use ranged attacks to start continuing taking them out. Yeah, see, let's go back and just take a look and see if Ash Horizon is anywhere closer. So the Vigil, these guys here are actually one of 3 groups in Guild Wars 2 that are dedicated to fighting the undead dragons, and so that's why obviously in this particular area, or the Elder Dragons. The undead dragon happens to be the dragon that infests this area, and he's always trying to send out his minions to take out the Vigil in particular. Another cool. Yeah, it's good. Well, I want to make sure that you guys also have a chance to ask some general questions, anything that's on your mind you'd like to know more about. Yes. it doesn't affect the damage output coming from the rifle. The rate he's moving away, he's all doing that for visibility reasons as well. You know, not able to kind of make sure that he's away from some of the attacks, particularly like in that dude Baron encounter. It's actually really nice. He's got that ranged weapon because he can get out of the way of the hammer coming down. He's also able to be freed up and look and see the whole battle going on.
There's the shot.
Yes.
How the targeting system works? How the targeting system works? I found that there is no need to target.
Yeah.
You can press skills, they fire anyway.
It's auto-targeting based upon
It's
auto-targeting based upon your position and the most logical enemy for you to be taken on. And from our standpoint, again, it's nice to not have to worry or actually click on it. But you're able to. Well, we've got 15 minutes, so we're okay. Oh, really? Well, let's see it pop then. Okay, so just as cool. There happens to be a cool event in this area too. Again, we can't control the timing of this, but I want to make sure that since we're going to have a chance for it to come up and see it, it's very cool. And then we'll move over. I do want to make sure you guys see our PvP map and kind of start to give you a feel for what our PvP is all about. We actually have PvP out on the show floor. If you go to the ESL booth, we're doing a couple daily events, doing it up on the big screen in front of everybody, an actual match. And we've got 10 stations and anybody can go over there and play PvP. Any other questions, you guys? The number of people don't affect the actual rewards coming through it. It of course affects your ability to succeed in the event, and thus, well, here we go. Here's an Ash Horizon popping out. This undead ship, and this ship is actually to start catapulting, using these tentacles to catapult dead fish onto the coastline. And these dead fish poison all the people on the coastline. Yeah, it gets actually pretty cool, pretty hairy. If you're talking to them, if you can tell them, come over. This is a great event. When I start scaling up, it gets real gnarly in here. So we're trying to sink the Ash Horizon. If we don't sink the Ash Horizon, then it's going to unload undead creatures that are going to come in and essentially try to decimate everybody on the shoreline. If we're able to obviously kill the Ash Horizon, then we're going to have different events to stem from that. So you can see the undead fish fall and all that green poison flows out to the damage to everybody. Alright, we already have some undead dudes over here as well trying to take out the catapults. As soon as, not swimming across the top, but as soon as you went underwater, all these weapons changed.